Mike Tomlin and Ben Roethlisberger both came out swinging today, rightly destroying and ripping Antonio Brown for his foolish, selfish, asinine, clueless, counterproductive decision to post Mike Tomlin's post-game speech on Facebook Live. You can't make this up if you tried. And good for Tomlin and for Big Ben. You heard Mike Tomlin's comments from his news conference earlier today to start the show. He dropped the hammer. Mike Tomlin didn't hold back, calling the act foolish and regrettable and selfish and inconsiderate. Tomlin nailed it. Antonio Brown is going to get fined, and he should. He's going to get fined for violating the team and the league social media policy. He's also going to get hit with a fine for being a distraction. Just awful. And Roethlisberger said on his weekly radio show today that he wished Antonio Brown would have actually been listening to both him and Mike Tomlin after the game. I'm just so disappointed in Brown, who's a phenomenal player, who I never thought of as a quote-unquote me guy. I always think of Antonio Brown as a star who wants to win. A great Horatio Alger rags to riches story. This Facebook Live after the game in the locker room, such an atrocious, terrible look. And you know what I know, that Bill Belichick is going to use this, okay? This is a distraction. And I know that Bill, in classic fashion, told WEEI Radio in Boston that he isn't on Snapface and Insta chats. And every time he says that, I laugh. It's great shtick, but Bill knows. And he knows how to play it. And why, if you're Antonio Brown before the Patriot game, why would you ever poke the bear? So foolish. And Tomlin today also apologized for the language that he used on the video. No need to do that. Mike Tomlin thought it was private, talking to adults, okay? And talking to Patriot star safety Devin McCourty on our Sirius XM radio show today, he said, look, that's real talk. That's what a coach would say about an upcoming opponent. But I also think, and this needs to be stressed here, that Brown doing this speaks poorly of Mike Tomlin. And that line, perception, reality, that the inmates run the asylum in Pittsburgh. I mean, think about it. The Martavis Bryant suspension and Le'Veon Bell and Joey Porter and Mike Munchak on the sideline going nuts and Tomlin's sideline antics. Remember when he tried to trip Jacoby Jones? Think about the losses in the past, including this year to inferior teams. Shows that this team is not professional and buttoned up. Obviously, a Patriots player would never do this. Go through the list of good teams. Wouldn't happen with their coach either. Brown created a mess, a firestorm, before the AFC Championship game against New England. It's a thing. It's a distraction. And as always, advantage Bill Belichick.